The old Irish harper, he comes to me, he takes my hand. We walk by the sea. The old Irish harper, he comes my way. We walk together from Dublin to Bray. He says, lift your feet, for that's what we need. We need dance, we need song, so keep playing strong. That's what your gift, that is how you must live, that is how it must be. It'll set us all free. The old Irish harper, he comes to me, he takes my hands, he says we are free. The old Irish harper, he comes my way, he holds my hand as we walk into Bray. He shows me the stars, the sun and the moon. He says, don't you fret, we'll meet again soon. Just follow the road, don't forget to play harp, and don't close those green eyes, you've got to stay sharp. The old Irish harper, he comes to me, he takes my hand and says you are free. The old Irish harper, he cannot stay, he says his goodbyes in the centre of Bray. I follow the road from north to south, sing my songs as freely as if he were about. Never close my eyes, play my harp every day, 'cause I know when he comes, he'll come my way. The old Irish harper, he'll come to me, he'll take my hand, we'll walk by the sea. The old Irish harper, he'll come my way, we'll walk together forever and a day. We'll walk together from Dublin to Bray. We walk together forever and a day. Good morning. I think it is day 269 of from here to Jerusalem. It could be 270. No, I think it's 269. So, yeah, from here to Jerusalem, walking from West Cork to Jerusalem with a harp on your back. Sean the harp, Jerry the stick, and my good self. And we're leaving Novi Sad. Now, I've just crossed the bridge, and this is the old walls of the fort at the top of the hill here. So today I'm it's always kind of odd leaving, of course. It's always odd leaving. A friend of mine put me in touch with a friend of hers here in Novi Sad, and Maria and her daughter Georgia, and I've been staying there for the past few days. And Maria works for the Chamber of Commerce here in Novi Sad, and her friend Olja, who runs that office, they showed me around, and yeah, there was a lot of food, there was a lot of wine. Serbian wine is good, like Serbian white wine. Okay, like of course we know Hungarian white wine and we know Bulgarian white wine. Serbian white wine, very, 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 very nice. They took me to this side of the river, this side of the Danube. I did some interviews, TV, newspaper, background story, and took me out to dinner up here in the back there in the fort with a view over the Danube. Saw some more churches which I might see again today. They really tried to give me a beautiful impression of Novi Sad and the surrounding area. I think the highlight for me definitely was the Bishop's Chapel. And their company. I mean, just being in a house with a family, with Georgina as well, who's 18 and still going to school, was really, really, really nice. So, I don't know, it's time to move on. Like, it's January, we're mid-January by now. It's time to, keep going. So I had to say goodbye this morning. And Maria walked with me up to the bridge, and now I'm on my way to see here, where hopefully I'll be staying tonight. Obviously I don't have a bed yet, because that's not my style, but I'm walking to the bottom of the hill here, and I'll be met by Niko, who was the journalist of Defnik, and he's going to walk me over the hills towards back to where the Bishop's Chapel is and the winery. Now that winery actually also made church wine, and it makes this this is what it's called. It's a kind of fortified wine, port kind of taste. I believe there was 23 herbs in there, 23 different types of herbs that are in there, and it was given as a gift to Maria Teresa by the Serbians when they went to visit her during her reign. So Novi Sad, is not a very old city to see. Most of the buildings are pretty young. It was bombed by NATO during the Civil War in the 1990s. The photos I made of the bridge there, you can see what is left over from the old bridge. There's 3 new bridges. The middle one I walked over, which is the one to the fort. And yeah, there's 2 more bridges in the making. I spent yesterday talking to Niko. We got to hang out there yesterday, and he showed me the area where he lives, which is on the outskirts of Fruška Gora, which Fruška Gora is where we went to see the monastery, the photographs with that priest, the Orthodox Serbian priest. And I still haven't made up my mind how to get to Belgrade. So we're going to go through like the outskirts of the Fruška Gora, which is like a nature reserve, which goes all the way back west. We're on the outskirts here on the eastern side, but of course it was on the right hand side of the Danube, which I have not been walking. It's the hills and mountains that I've been looking at as I came through the rain there the other day into Novi Sad. Yeah, I'm very grateful. Like, if it wasn't for people like Maria and Olja and their team, people like me don't get very far. So I'm very, very grateful now. This is what is different to Catholic churches. Here we go. Serbian Orthodox scene of Christmas. Yeah, and the iconoclasts, so the iconography, it's beautiful, right? It's very, very beautiful. Now, I better put my head down because I have to go find Niko in about an hour. Yeah, I'm now back. So I was on the left hand side of the Danube there for the last while, ever since I came out of Hungary. So now I'm going back to the right hand side, and I'll be here. I might be cutting off a tiny bit. I could stay, so this is the story. I can go to Belgrade in about 4 or 5 days, and I stay on the Danube. Problem might be places to sleep, but there is a monastery which might be worthwhile seeing. It's a long journey, right? I could also be there in about 3 days if I just cut it off. I will make a decision tonight. Okay, here we go. Road, here we are. Jerusalem cannot wait forever. Wish me luck. So I stopped in the bakery to get my usual allowance of bread for my lunch and stuff later on. And just in case you get stuck in the mountains, you need some bread, right? Then I walk on for about 10 minutes, and there's this man, and he's smiling and he's waving, and he says, "I saw you on TV. I have to tell you, respect, and please go have a cup of coffee on me, have breakfast, whatever, and can I have a photograph with you?" And I said, "Yes, of course." So, Velko, it was lovely to meet you. Send me a copy of the photograph, and I will be thinking of you over coffee. It was lovely to meet you. That is just lovely. Like, he said, "Yeah, a woman so strong coming to my town. When I saw you, I turned around and I thought, I have to shake this woman's hand." So that's what we did. Okay, onwards we go again. Ha!